Well, we rolled up here, you know, I mean, we had pretty good fire load, and we had taken our arrow out of service a couple weeks ago. We had it service tested, and we had some things that needed to be corrected, and it's an old truck, and without Ponca City here with the aerial or the platform, I'm afraid we would have lost the whole block. What's really amazing when we pulled that would have been protected. There shouldn't have been any that had to be a protected area, so this shouldn't have happened. Right here where there's a burn through on the floor is where the vent comes out of the dryer. So you know, we got back here, this thing was just, I mean, one of the firemen got a picture of it, and it's just unbelievable how much fire was back here. See what had happened too, you see this roof right here, it burnt this off. It got on top here. Okay. Went up here and started burning this. It also got inside here. You can see how this charring is right here. Right. When you come inside and you look at this right here, you can see where air had been moving through here, and it just brought that fire through this area right here too. So you had fire start here, burns this up, goes up through the roof, comes up on top of this roof, also into here, and just racing through here. And more than likely, this fire here was sitting here at times flaring up, dying down because it was getting air, and it could have been as simple as him coming home from school and opening that front door and air coming through here and just lit it up. And
you can't recognize that.
Burnt clothes in the dryer too. The door was shut and we had burnt clothes in the dryer. The whole inside of this burnt. The inside of this is burnt. There's a control panel off of it. Well, you know, the main thing is we had a large fire load up on the roof, and hard to get on top of it. We had a truck back here in back, and until we got the Ponca City's tower set up, you know, it was just, you know, we was fighting a losing battle. And once they got their operation going, you know, it started knocking it down quite a bit. Plus, it gave us an eye, you know, up here what was going on where we couldn't see down below. The building next to us was obstructed because this roof was a lot lower than what this roof here was. So, you know, it's just difficult to see what was going on. And once they got set up, we could see what was going on inside here, and just keeping, you know, both exposures, keeping an eye on them was the main thing to keep, you know, fire from going and spreading through there. But and I think at one time we had 30 firefighters out here. Everyone was busy, yeah, and busy for, you know, a couple of hours. So.
And you say you guys own this place?
Yes, my parents did.
What happened?
Well, my cousin came home about 4:30, and then there was smoke and fire, and he ran out. They, when they had the state inspectors come up last night and determined that it was started in the back room at the dryer, that lint had built up in the hose and just sat there and smoldered all day. And when he opened the front door, it fueled the fire and ignited, and the tar that was on the roof it was such a flammable liquid, and when it started melting, that's what set the rest of it on fire, and there was no way they could put it out. It's smoke damage got in the rowels a little bit, and the American Legion got some water damage and smoke damage in there, and that's pretty much all that we know so far. We just have to clean it up. We don't know if they're going to condemn the building or not. So.
But nobody was hurt, right?
Nobody was hurt. We lost 4 dogs and a cat.
Did the roof collapse?
It did, except in the front 2 bedrooms, but from the front from about 15 foot from the front building to the rest of the back, the roof was gone. How bad it actually is.
The after party.
I didn't know if you wanted to get a view from here. This is the wall that I was talking about. That's where the only thing that didn't cave in roof-wise. But this is, when my cousin came in, he went into his bedroom and his girlfriend was with him, and they said they smelled smoke. And he walked through there and opened the back kitchen door, which I can take you back there. There's a hole right here, be careful. I was up here with the fireman last night and one of them fell through.
Gee.
Yeah. We came out of this door, and this was the kitchen. And he opened that door right there. There used to be a window right here. And when he seen some smoke back there and was wondering what was open, when he opened the door, that's what sucked it into the house. And the smoke hit him, so they ran out and they ran over and got I can't think of the guy's name, Rao is his last name, the older gentleman that lives next door, called 911 and they ran back to get the dogs, and by the time they got back the smoke was already rolling out the front door. They couldn't do anything.
And that's the dryer right there?
Yes, back here. They said it's smoldered inside the dryer. The lint, the hose ran right out there by that silver pipe. And they said that it sat here and burnt, and then it got the floor. They said that's how they knew where it started, because of the floor. And they said there was a trash can there that melted, and when it melts, it's like I can't remember what it's like a flammable liquid, and it's burnt. It's a ground burn, and it burnt and ran here. And they said it went up and took the roof and burnt it went from the top down. You got the Legion a little bit on the roof, and some smoke went through the mortar on the bricks. I don't know exactly where, but we're hoping that the structure on the floor's good enough that we can still salvage the bottom part of the building. But I mean, like we said, I mean, we had some stuff down here, but I mean, they lost. The only thing they saved, they got a little bit of clothes. They're hoping that they can get the smoke and smell out of that. But other than that, there's nothing.
That's sad.
So we don't know what we're still waiting to see if they're going to condemn the building or what they're going to let us do.
The floor, it's gone.
Yeah.
Do you know how much damage was over to the Legion?
I believe just water and smoke. I went in the bottom part of it last.
And that was all.
And we bought this building this summer, and we totally from that wall right there, we totally redid it. I mean, we refinished the hardwood floors. They had high dollar furniture, like my uncle, well, he's not my uncle, my aunt's boyfriend, he spent a lot of money on entertainment centers and China hutches. They probably had, I don't know, $10,000, $15,000 just in the front room suite alone. So we don't know how all that's going to play out.
Was that dollar-wise?
Ooh, what's that? No, we don't have a figure.
I bet it wasn't cheap.
Well, I mean, we could probably, hey, watch this when it comes through. That's what.
Okay.
I don't know if these windows up in the front on the top probably need to be boarded up too, don't they?
He said, damn, I'm going to be on TV.
You already interviewed me. I'm going to be on TV tonight.
Oh, God. If there's anybody that can represent Blackwell, there you go.
Yeah.
Devin Curfman.
That right there was a big skylight. Was it? Yep. And the roof's good there. The roof's good back on the kitchen
Well,
part.
as bad as that burned down, I would have fell in. There's nothing.
I don't
There's
think
no
so.
Water.
Yeah.
Just
that was
melted
hard.
hard. It's running off.